very big hello, and we are joined by the incredible Matthew Pomeroy.
Hi.
Welcome. So you are normally behind the camera, clicking on the phone and editing my videos to make them look really, really good.
Thanks. Who's behind the camera now then?
Nobody.
Brilliant.
So I would like to ask you some very silly, unplanned questions. Is that okay?
That's fine.
But before we begin, can you tell us a little bit about you?
Yeah, so I've got a bit of a moustache now. Haven't normally got that. My hair's not cut. #lockdown. I do magic and illusions, tour a show around the world, and I love wrestling, cooking, and cycling.
He's very talented.
Not cycling. I don't know why I said it, but it's all right. I do that occasionally.
Now and again.
Now and again.
Right, just to confirm, these questions are completely unplanned and you don't know what I'm going to ask you.
I have no idea. Genuinely.
Before we begin, would you like a drink?
Is that a serious question?
Yes. What would you like?
I'll have a cup of tea, please.
A cup of tea, okay.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Cup of tea.
Let's begin. So Matthew, you have your cup of tea. I'm hiding behind the camera. Are you ready?
I am. Cheers and let's do it.
Cheers. Question 1. Do you like any strange smells?
Yes, I like the smell of eggs cooking. Now when I cook eggs, I normally do it with soy sauce, tomato sauce, pepper and a little bit of oil. And when the egg gets added, that smell, that concoction with the egg, quite a fan of it. Wouldn't want to wear it, but I enjoy it.
What's the most ridiculous fact you know?
Good question. Most ridiculous... Oh, in the state of Michigan, in America, you're legally allowed to hunt unicorns.
Really?
Which is mental. I think it's Michigan.
What is something that everyone looks silly doing?
I think two things, actually. Thing number one is, you know when people queue and they're standing in a big long line, but they decide to turn around to check who's behind them in the queue, even though it's irrelevant because you've still got a queue to get to your end destination. But I notice often people will spin around to look to the back of the queue like it's going to go faster. That's silly. And number two is the game you play with the balloon that you put on your chest, back or bum, and you have to spin around and not drop the balloon. That looks ridiculous.
How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
I'm all about it. I think on a pizza you can put anything within reason, even the eggs that I spoke about in question 1.
What part of a kid's movie completely scarred you?
The Witches. So The Witches by Roald Dahl is, even now, the scariest thing I've ever seen. That moment when she pulls off her face and goes, "Witches of England!" I'm out, I can't breathe. I'm under a bed, hiding, scared.
What kind of secret society would you like to start?
Well, I would like to start the Secret Society of Wrestling Fans and Figure Collecting that are all magicians and enjoy writing scripts and cooking eggs in the morning. Just basically all the things that I love. I'm going to make a little secret society, but it won't be secret for long because I think it'll be fun. Everyone will love it, I hope, fingers crossed.
If animals could talk, which would be the funniest?
I think a baby elephant, because they're clumsy and they wobble, or a baby giraffe.
Aww.
Yeah, they'd be cute.
What's the best type of cheese?
Oh. See, I like at Christmas when I get pineapple and chestnut cheese. I'm a fan of that. But I also like the red onion Stilton. But I think if we're talking everyday life, extra mature cheddar is my go-to, I think.
In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
Insightful.
That's a word. In one sentence.
The internet is insightful.
Great. What is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I've had many. Can I give you a few?
Yes.
At my school, for prom, they had a limo pulled up outside a big hotel. And I was the first one out of the limo and I tripped on the door ledge and fell into a puddle in my suit. The next one is at school again. I went abseiling, but before abseiling was lunch and we had a can of Coke. I had a can of Coke in my pocket, right? And then we're at the top of this big abseiling thing that you climb down, and the man put the harness on me. Fine. As I leant back, it crushed the can, and the can all looked like I wee myself. So, That was awkward.
That's terrible. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
My right hand. Now, not for the reason that you're thinking. I write all the time. So if I had 3 hands, I could write with 2 of them, and this hand could drink tea.
What mythical creature would improve the world if it existed?
I love a dragon, I think, but unicorns supposedly grant wishes, I believe, with their magical horn. So I'm going to go for the horny unicorns.
Anyways, what are some of the nicknames you get called?
Well, Matt's a common one. That happens quite regularly. I mean, Pomeroy, quite a lot, I get that. Showman, quite often. My family go, "Oi, Showman, come here." And the other ones I can't say on here, I don't think, because it's
The
kid-friendly.
Conjuror.
Yeah, the Conjuror's not a nickname, though. The Conjurer is kind of the business name.
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Nut butter.
Oh no, it's not. What movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical?
Showgirls. And I just watch it often.
If life were a video game, what would some of the cheat codes be?
Right, let's get deep and philosophical. I think the cheat codes would be no racism, everyone should love each other, get on with each other, be kind and help each other when they can, and people should be accepting of other people's views and opinions.
Oh, very good. What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
Well, my favourite animal is an alligator, / crocodile, depending on what mood I'm in. So I think one of them, big, horse size, just because they're my favourite, and they're all little like, that was and then they'll be in.
So the alligator, would it have legs the size of the horse?
No,
Is that what you mean?
No, so the whole alligator would be horse size. So imagine the legs are like up to the top of the horse's back, and then it's got its horse head, doing that thing again that I did before, trying to explain to you, and then the tail, long, flicking.
So it's an alligator that looks like a horse.
No, it's an alligator the size of the horse. Forget the horse. Imagine an alligator ate a horse,
Yes.
and then the horse shape was still inside the alligator's body,
Right.
but the legs had extended longer, and the snout / bit had got bigger.
That would be really scary.
Hmm.
What would the world be like if it was filled with male and female copies of you?
Well, I like to think I'm kind and nice. I just think it'd be filled with people that want to do their best, try their hardest, and collect wrestling figures.
If you were transported 400 years into the past, how would you prove that you were from the future?
Wait, so have I been transported naked?
Yes.
Hmm.
With little coverings on.
Little covering, quite large covering, thank you very much. I would, not quite large, let's just go large if you're going to document this.
Let's move on.
Okay, I don't know, because do you know what I'd do? I wouldn't even try. All the things that I love, I would say I invented. So, because now I would have the knowledge of Harry Potter and television, a phone, a light. They wouldn't know about this. So can you imagine? I'd be like Matt the Genius, Pomeroy.com.
So there we have it. Thank you very much, Matthew, for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
You enjoyed yourself?
Oh, I've had such a lovely time, Tash. I think you do a brilliant job.
Thank you very much.
Now, look, I've learned something today.
Yes.
I prefer it on this side of the camera. Just so you know, it's warm, you've got lights and heat, the sun's coming through, I get cups of tea. So, what I'm trying to spilled it. What I'm trying to don't look at that. What I'm trying to say is,
Yes.
Can we do this more with me and you will reverse?
Should we have Matthew back again?
# yes please.
And how is your cup of tea?
It's lovely, thanks for asking. You made a brilliant cup of tea. You know how I like it. If
Yeah.
you don't know, I'll tell you. PG tips, leave it in, have a chat with me while it's in, brewing, technical, and then the sugar goes in,
Yeah.
milk, lots of milk, lots of that. I drink it, love it. Have another one, please. Thanks.
Very good. Now, Matthew, before you go, I have one final question to
Where
ask
am I going? I'm going there. Alright, before I move out of the camera shot. Unbelievable.
One final question.
Go on.
What is the funniest joke you know?
Funniest joke. I'll take over from here. You have a little break. I've got two. Can I tell you two? Alright,
Okay.
so a man walks into a clock shop. That word was clock.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, hello mate, looking for a clock. The man behind the counter says, analog. And he goes, no, just a clock. Anyway, there's a panda, Tash, imagine this if you will.
Yes,
panda walking down the street, he's having a lovely time, the sun's shining through, cap and sunglasses probably, I don't know. And he sees in the distance, in the far distance, a fish and chip shop. Oh, excited. He goes in the fish and chip shop, goes to the counter. Says, excuse me man behind the counter, I'll have fish and chips please. The man says, fine. Panda goes to pay him, he hasn't got a pocket. Don't know where he gets the money from, but from somewhere he gets some money. There you go, thanks very much. Sits down, tomato sauce, vinegar, eats it, lovely, having a good day. Then, you won't believe what happens.
No, I haven't.
He's eating it all, and he stands up. Hasn't got a pocket, so I don't know where he gets the gun from, but he gets a gun, Tash.
What?
And he shoots everybody in the fish and chip
no.
shop. Yeah, dead. Then, what happens is, he starts to walk out, casual-like, and he gets stopped by the police.
I'll be the police. Okay.
More role play. All right. So then, again, not a pocket, no idea where from, but he gets a dictionary. That's in his hand now.
Yeah.
And the policeman says, this is what you've got to do in a minute,
Okay,
so
okay.
learn your line, right? You got to say, what do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
Top. Available for bookings. Then, the dictionary comes out, so you want to mind taking this out, if you will. No, no. I'm giving you the dictionary.
Alright, thank you.
Go for the start. So I've walked out. What do you think you're doing? Ready? Whenever you're ready.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm alone, Mr. Policeman. There you go. That's the probably hold him like a book if you can. That's good. Now I'd like you to turn that to the page that says panda. You'd have gone from A to B. Go backwards. It's fine. Don't do what you want.
P.
P. Now
Panda.
I'd like you to read panda.
Panda.
I'll tell you what it says. Pandas eats, shoots, and leaves.
No.
Yeah. Shut the book. Give it back. Thanks for the joke.
Yep.
Cheers.
We'll leave that there then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and don't forget to subscribe.